Hi guys. Hi everybody. Oh, forgot lipstick. Anybody here? Anybody? Oh, hopefully you can hear me. Lipstick. Okay. Okay. Hi. It's Wednesday night. Hope you're ready to see that graphic? That's what I'm going to start and talk about tonight. So there we go. People are logging on. There are the hellos. There's the say hello, where you're from. How are you spending your coronacation? Hi there, Anne. I'm going to just move this graphic for a second. Hi, everybody. Good. Hi with this crazy world. I don't know how to... Shirley's here. Shirley, I'm so sorry that the store is temporarily having some business closings. I don't know how to describe this other than to say, hi with this crazy world. So it's Wednesday night and I am Tracy Weinzaffel. You are live in my studio. Hopefully you can hear and see me. And hopefully you see this fun graphic. And I will talk about that in a minute. I'll pop it off for right now so you can see what's going on in my little world. But yeah, I'm so glad everybody's here. I kind of wish we were all outside talking to our friends. Thank you for the hearts. It's been quite a day. I actually have complete cabin fever. I have been in this room since I woke up this morning. I love this room. My hands are a little cold. I love this room and I love this space, but it's now also turned into my workspace. Hi, Judy. Hi, Deb. Hi, everybody. Yeah, just say hi. Let me know where you're from. If it's the first time here, maybe it's because you have nothing else going on. If you're lurking and you want to lurk away. I am wearing my yoga pants and my gym clothes. Why? Because I can. Because I've been in this room all day. Now, two reasons is this room is kind of soundproof and I'm living with two teenagers. Yeah, Patricia said, so nice to be with you and forget what's going on in the world. I just want to shut it down. I start my morning with the federal news of what's going on, and then in the afternoon, my county news comes on, and then right before I was on, the city news was on. I happen to fall under the county, not the city. And I don't have an opinion here. I'm not going to give you my opinions. I don't want to rant. I don't want to rave. This right here is a positive space. That's it. So I'm not going to solve anything from here. Good. Everybody is chiming in. And I think when we see certain places pop up, we go, oh, stay safe. Stay safe. So Western New York, stay safe. Good evening. I just thank you for joining me. This is just a safe space. Hi, Mary. I just want to fill it with good, positive. That's it. I'm not going to solve anything with my paintbrush tonight other than maybe just some creativity. You saw yesterday, maybe, I just painted this live while I started the background. And you may have saw my live earlier today, and I'm going to talk about this. Let me make that bigger, and I'll leave it up for a sec. Whoops, that's not bigger. That would be smaller. I don't know how to use. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's block my noggin. There we go. Okay, you may have seen that today traveling around the internet world. So the most important part of that, other than all those photos of those beautiful, amazing artists, is on the bottom left where it says yourartfuljourney.com/24-hour art party. That's it, 24-hour art party. See, can't forget to give you the link because it's there. Okay, so that's going to go away, and I'm going to just talk. I'm 5:45. I'm starting, and here's the graphic. Oh, whoops! I forgot the washer in my mount. It's right here. I'll put it right there so I lose it. So I'm just going to talk very quickly. I will not. I promised you we were going to draw. So this is not. This is just to say that I didn't know what to do in this little world we live in with my little tiny paintbrush, and somebody said, oh, I love that you're popping on live and just sharing. And I thought, I don't know what else to do with myself. I'm a little crazy. And I don't like, I'm not used to having time off. Now I'm telling you, I'm not minding it. Because normally like the time off is associated with putting a Christmas tree up and going shopping. And now we can't even go shopping. You have to be at home. So I'm reframing all the bad news. And by I say reframing, I'm not putting on rose-colored glasses and not paying attention to what's going on. I keep saying be part of the solution, not part of the problem. I don't need to be going out. My kids are out right now. Well, one of them's driving around in his car to quote unquote get away from me because breathing is an issue for him by me. Number two, my daughter is hiking with two friends with 6 feet apart. So the parents were being very conscientious about it. I'm not sending them out into the world. Hopefully they're going to be in Mother Nature. But my son's going through a drive-through because he just wants to get away. Okay, so we're trying, hunkered down. Hubby says still has to drive 24 miles to Niagara Falls to work. Oh, they decreased the workforce by 50%. So let's just have a moment of being thankful for all of the medical people, all the people who still have to work in order to, basically make things happen for us. I work at a construction company. I've been here over there at that end of the desk. My back is killing me. I need a more comfortable office chair, but that's not any big thing to talk about. So anyway, spoke with Donna, my partner, about this, and I was like, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? And here is what we were doing. It's a 24-hour free online art party. Free. Okay? It's 24 hours, the top of the hour, every hour there'll be a different artist, and I'm going to name the artists and where they're from. When you go to the link, you're going to get this handy dandy list, and this is what I'm going to say about this. Please, please, please click on all of these links and go love these people. And I'm going to just say one quick thing about it. I'm going to start painting in 5 minutes. Tracy Weinzeffel. Okay, that'd be me. Heidi Easley. I'm going to go with first names because if I butcher last names, I will feel so bad. Heidi is from Texas Art and Soul, Paint Parties. Tamara Bennett, Southern Adornments Decor. She does these cool, I'm not even going to describe everybody. Christy, Create with Christy. Casey Hope, Pizzazz Art Studio. She does lettering. Okay. Christy, another Christy Hawkins, The Social Easel. Cindy Manley, Art Shattered. Sarah Williams, Framed, Monogram Gifts, and more. Ashley with Creative Strategies with Ashley. Gwen, Getting Personal. Jennifer, The Maker Beehive. Sandy McTeer from Sandy McTeer Designs. Donna Dewberry from Dewberry Crafts. Monette, I don't know, I'm just going to say Monette. Monette runs a group called Art Journaling for Beginners. Hello, Art Journaling for Beginners. Click, click, click. Joanne Fink with Zenspirations. Beth Watson with Creatively Beth. She also works with a company called Tombow. Megan Elizabeth with Above Rubies by Megan Elizabeth. Jamie Doherty with Jamie Doherty Designs. Marissa Cummings with Creative Thursday by Marissa. Kara Lee with Adorn It, the company Adorn It. Ken Oliver with Ken Oliver Crafts. If you don't know him, he does color bursts. Tracy Pounds with Miss Tracy Creates. Elizabeth Rhodes with Elizabeth Rhodes Studio, and Patty Palmer with Deep Space Sparkle. I mean, if that is not a list of lists, I don't know what is. And when we started putting out the, this is what we have in mind, it was just kind of like it blew up. And 24 hours, top of the hour. I don't expect everybody to stay up for 24 hours, but I personally am going to make it a small, minute goal just to do it. I don't have to, I can sleep the whole next day. It's running next Saturday. Don't let me get this messed up. Not this Saturday, the following Saturday. March 28th to 29th, 24 hours, 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. That would be 24 hours. Special thanks to Donna, my partner in Creative Crime, my business partner, who just is, I was like, oh my God, you have to harness 24 artists, which is kind of like putting together 24 creative ferrets and letting them go in a room. They are all videotaped, so they're all going to be pre-recorded and play and be uploaded in, and this is the important part. I have 2 minutes. Here's the important part. You go to the link, yourartfuljourney.com/24-hour art party. I will give the link again. Here it is. Hold on. Let's do this easy. I did it. Look at me. I am prepared today. They are recorded. We were trying to come up with a spot to put all the artists, all the videos, keep them there so people could rewatch them. They will be replayable for 2 months, and they're all in a private Facebook group. So special thanks goes out to Donna, because right now I was like, you think I'm hard to manage? Okay, good luck with that. And it's just fabulous. I mean, literally to come up with this a day and a half ago and have this many beautiful artistic mugs on one graphic and having people go, sure, yeah. So there you go. That was just a complete intro to what is going on, and it is free. You will get, right when you'll get an email. So right when you sign up and you put your email in there, you get your email address. You don't have to put your Social Security or donate your children, none of that stuff. You put your email address in, and then immediately you'll get an email. And that email is going to tell you where the Facebook private group is to join that group. And Donna basically has to sit down and start accepting the invites. I mean, listen, I don't think she's sleeping, but so she is working on that, but check your spam folders. We are finding that if somebody like messages myself or her, it's in the spam folder. It was there. That's it. This is what I'm going to ask of you, because I feel like it's an amazing opportunity for us to just creative, like-minded souls. I mean, this is our time to shine, people. Those sporting events have been taking over our lives. But us artists now, this is where we go, hey, bet y'all wish you had something to do at home versus watch that basketball game. So this is the time for us to really, really shine. Got it? Pretty soon they're going to have the Worldwide Olympics of artists, because this is what we've been buying all those supplies for. Anyway, so the one thing I ask is please share it with your friends. I just think it's amazing that this many artists went, sure, yeah, what do I got to do? And we tried to make it simple. It was like, this is going to be as simple can be, because we're asking all of them to provide a lesson or a video and whatever they want to do in less than a week. And for artists, we work ahead. We all have different styles of work. It's not as easy as you think. We just don't pop stuff out of our keisters. Probably the art part is the easiest. Okay. So enough of that. Thank you for sharing it. I have it on my Weinzapfel Studios page. It's public. You could share it and yell it out to the world, because there is nothing better than shining, people, because it's our turn. Hold on. I'm trying to click my email. Okay. I hope that worked. Okay. I'm going to draw. The one thing I'm going to say about my video, because I haven't done it, well, I mean, I could come up with something, but if there's something you really want to see me do, go to my Facebook page, email me. I'm going to do my video this weekend. If there's something you really want to see and you're just like, I haven't seen you do it, or you're sharing something, by all means, here's your chance to, I love the hearts. Thank you so much. Okay, so you didn't really pop on here to see me. You popped on here to see this. And I get it. Let's shine a little light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Okay. This is what I painted last week with my Art for Journey peeps. We painted this. I feel like the light is not that great, so let me just, it feels awfully bluish to me. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Okay, this is cool. I get to, change the feeling of the light. Okay. Hopefully that's good. I'm now switching the light and I can't tell. All right. How is that? How is that, people? I feel like it's a little bit warmer. I can change it. Okay. Thank you all. So this is just my practice book. I told you all you needed was a Sharpie, so I'm not going to lie about that. I am probably going to lie about that because I feel like that's still a little too cold. I got all my lights on. It's so dang dark. Oh, you know what? It looks better. Forget it. I'm losing my mind. It actually looks better than it does on my camera, so that's good. All right, how you guys feeling? You probably don't even want to see me, so I will ditch me out of the, let's just come to here. Come here. Okay. Now, all right, I just got a text message saying, from a friend of mine who just said, I love your singing. Yeah, that's not even remotely funny. Not funny, people. Okay, if need be, I can move the camera down and whatnot. I still feel like that's a little dark. Ooh, I love lighting. Oh, you probably don't want my phone in there, so you see every personal text that comes. You're here for the singing? Okay, one of my friends said wear the yoga pants, and that would be way more popular. And I've also had suggestions to paint in the bathtub. Now, obviously, that was not from women, so you can tell how crazy my friends are. So I have an ultra-fine Sharpie, which I like to call my magic wand. I'm kidding. That is not a magic wand. It's just a plain old Sharpie. And I am going to just, this is it. I'm going to settle in. Going to lower my heart rate. Can you believe my son is leaving right now because I drive him crazy? Can we see what I'm doing? Okay. Oh, whoops. Let's not leave that there because that looked a little wrong. If I need to zoom in or lower the camera, I can always do that at some point. Let's just make sure I'm always in. I don't know why I chose to start in this little corner of the world, but yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, so that's why you see green paint, because I decided to go with the green paint theme. Oops, and I've got a cup of tea that, all right. Getting my cup of tea that I left. Here we go. Okay, I'm not going to call her out, but she's there. One of our illustrious artists is just popped on, but I'll wait and see if she says hi first because I don't want to call anybody out who doesn't mean to be here. Sandy McTeer. Kidding. Okay. Well, isn't that just a pretty flower? I really don't know what I'm doing for those who, if you've never seen me draw, um, sometimes I have a vision of what I'm doing, like if I'm practicing a particular flower, or sometimes it's just like Dr. Seuss landed in my brain and decided to hatch 7 eggs. And then you're going to be like, what is happening? Some ideas work. Some ideas don't work. This is a piece of paper. It's not a $175 linen dress. If this does not pan out the way I intended it to pan out, then by golly, this page we could never talk about again, and we'll never have this discussion, and we'll throw it away. So I never do that, though, just so you know. For those of you who buy paper and treat it as if it's going to be saved for a rainy day, and I know you're sitting there laughing and giggling and looking at the pads of paper around you, what I have to say to you is use it or lose it. We are all realizing that we are a delicate human being capable of being taken out by a virus and a runny nose and whatever else goes along with this. So now is the time to enjoy all those lovely craft supplies you have been amounting for how long? And now's the time to make really great gifts and send letters and share your artwork with the world. That's what I have to say about that, says Forrest Gump. I'm actually been, this is just, I really don't know where this is heading, but we're just gonna see where it takes us. It's okay to see where things take you and trust the process, okay? That's okay. Oh, somebody just said, my girlfriend just texted and said, I'm in Florida watching these, oops, I'm not going to say, these people on the beach. And she told me, thank you for being a good mother. Sorry, I needed a sip of tea. Okay. It's time to get those kids off the beach. Okay, people? We don't need that situation. I told my kids, again, I repeated let's be part of the solution and definitely not be part of the problem, because none of us know what we're looking for and if we're immune to it. And I don't need, I mean, you know, anybody who comes down with this, it's a fluke. You didn't ask for it. I'm just an artist with a very bad eye at the moment. Okay. Telling you what, though, I'm watching TV like a fiend, and that is not going well for my sleep. But I did sleep. I did sleep the night before, but last night, I'm sorry I keep twisting and turning this. It's very difficult to draw. Okay. I'm also in the position of seeing my children graduate this year. I have 2. I have twins who are 18. One happens to be the salutatorian of the class, which is the second out of, I don't know how many. Don't ask me that. So I feel the disappointment as much as many do about graduations and whatnot being canceled, and prom. I understand the frustration, but again, I'm trying to teach my kids that the world, although you would like to think it revolves around you, it doesn't, and life is going to give you I don't know, obstacles and problems and everything. You have to pivot. That was my big life lesson to them. Oh, Hitomi just said, it's so relaxing watching you draw. Really, Hitomi? Thank you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. For those of you who are never drawn a stick figure, start small. By the way, this immediately goes to YouTube, so don't worry. You can pause me. You can mute me. you can do it. Probably the mute part is most helpful. If you've never drawn and you can't draw stick figures, start easy with yourself and just pick one of the flowers. This one I put over here for a reason because I wanted it off the page, but then I decided I was going to go with some giant other flower that's going to eat up the page. I don't really worry about continuity with the leaves. I can even things out as I go along and as I draw over it again. Again, my flowers aren't something you're going to walk out and find in nature. You'd probably more find them in a Dr. Seuss book, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have a place, right? And I don't worry about the paint that's on it from the previous page. That will die into whatever I'm doing, so don't stress about that. And you will sometimes see me do this. It's because I go back in and I realize it's just off, and I'm going to make it more off. Does that make sense? Okay. Like I said, once you sign up for the art party, go visit all those pages and see what those artists are all about. They're just working, we're all, I saw something on Facebook today that said artists and musicians are out of work for, I don't know, X number of days. And it's a total loss, $537, but it was like 6 months. And I just started laughing. I was like, if anything, we do know how funny our world is because the memes and jokes are just hilarious. And if you can't laugh at this, I don't know what. I mean, I think you just have to. We have no choice. Okay. I think this page will need one more. Maybe a flower. Okay. All right. Let's put something right in here. Somebody asked me today what I meant when I said reframe it. Like she said, what do you mean? And I said, I just have this thought that when something bad happens, you can point out all the bad things or you can reframe it with a different view. That doesn't mean, like I said, I'm living with rose-colored glasses. I'm concerned. I get it. Oh, that meant to be, oh well. What was in my head and what just went on paper was not consistent, but that's okay. Also, the other thing that's come out good out of this for me is I realized how efficient I can be working from home because I used to work from home. And my girlfriend and I were talking yesterday that it takes a certain disciplined person to work from home. Okay, so that's as simple can be, right? We were just talking that some people are not, and I understand when you have kids, but my kids can fend from themselves. I'm very specific about saying I'm at work. And oh, by the way, this might pay for your college education. All right. So that's as far as I'm gonna take that with those designs. Just so you know. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Whoops. Well, I'm not going to exactly do that because I added it later, but you get the idea. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Oops, didn't mean to do that either. You kind of get the feeling when you start doing this, whoops, I should have gone way up there. Oh well. You start realizing where the flower goes in, where the flower goes out, but that just comes from, and I'm not going to worry about it there. All right, whoops, right here, I got to fill it in that. All right. I mean, realistically, that little line is a boo-boo and that little line is a boo-boo, but you know, I don't think when all is said and done, don't point out your boo-boos, okay? Just pretend like you meant to make them, all right? In fact, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's commit to every boo-boo we're making. Who's drawing with me? Because I kind of know when it gets quiet. Now, I typically it's 6:03. I don't keep track of the time very much, but I'm not going anywhere tonight. I officially don't have anywhere to be when I'm done. I don't know about you guys, but I could be on here all night long. And I'm not sleeping, so that helps too. But I'll finish by about 6:30. I'll call it a day wherever we're at. I will not be adding color to it probably while I'm here because good. Barb says I'm painting. Yeah. Who's creating? You don't have to necessarily be drawing. I'm drawing, and I think she means Frank is watching. Hi, Frank, or as your lovely bride likes to call you, Grank. This is a time I'm not married, but this is a time where I really figure out you really got to love your spouse because you're stuck with them. I mean, not that I was thinking about Grank, but sorry, Grank. You really gotta. Oh, there's Judy. Judy is drawing. Okay. Judy informed me yesterday that like day 4 of lockdown, day 5 of art journaling. I almost think that during this time you ought to keep a log, and it will be funny in years to come when you look back and go, you know what, that was the great coronavirus of 2020. You will remember where your art came from, believe me. It seems strange, but you will. Now we want to make this not just look like a boring drawing, but make it look like something. Okay. This one, I'm going to do this. Oops. Was that all? Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, tonight's Survivor night. You think anybody's just tuning on that ever just goes, what the heck is she doing? Like, I don't know if it's probably some sports person is logging on going, oh my God, really? There's a lot of sports guys at home right now, a lot of time on their hands. Okay, there we go. If you make a boo-boo, don't fret. There are no boo-boos. I'm just making this a little more. Oh, I just realized I do have a deadline for something coming up, and I want to. Well, I didn't see my son's car leave yet, so. So this is kind of funny when you have seniors like this. I mean, I almost want to say to the teachers, don't even bother doing a lesson plan for my kid. I'm done watching what he's doing. That ship has sailed. I know that's bad. Bad mothering. Wherever I leave off, I will make you this promise. Wherever I leave off with this, I did it yesterday and it seemed quite efficient. I will record the rest of it and just time lapse it so it doesn't last forever, but just so you could see what I do with it and then post a final photo. Hopefully it'll be tonight. I don't tend to draw these. I usually am a 1 hour and done kind of gal. That doesn't sound right. So if it's beyond that or if it takes me 3 days, I just lose interest and I walk away from it. So I do try to, when we're done, just finish it and I'll just time lapse and hopefully share that and load that. I think I did it yesterday. Hitomi said your flowers seem happy. I still love my painting from your class at Painting Palooza. Oh my God, I love that. You know, today that reminds me, somebody emailed me and said, remember all that art I have of yours, which I didn't. She said I retired and I brought it all home and I need to share that. She hung it all on her wall. It used to be on her wall at work. And I thought, that's awesome. All right, so now is the fun part. Let's bring these flowers to life. It's a miracle what a different tip on a Sharpie will do for you. Look at me. I'm just making the mistake worse. I just keep doing it. It's like, okay, when I say I'm not going to do it, I just do it. But that's okay. We're not fretting. We are not fretting. That's not allowed. We are only You're not focusing on what we don't like. We are focusing on what we do like. Such happy flowers. I'm looking at a really pretty sun. I think one of my musician friends just sent me a picture of sunshine because I said I really need some sunshine in my life. So immediately following this recording, I do upload it to my YouTube channel. If anybody happens to know that YouTube channel, if you don't mind maybe sharing it, because I'm a little busy, but if you don't, no biggie. And if you don't mind subscribing to said YouTube channel, it will notify you every time I upload a video. And today somebody messaged me and said, thank you for letting me know. And I didn't know it did that. I guess that's the benefit of being a subscriber. It will notify you if something new pops on there, which I thought was pretty dang cool. Okay, so you see when I don't make something large enough, it's plenty of, there's no worries. I can go back in and adjust it. Remember, these flowers are not, they're just what's in my brain, or what's in your brain, or maybe you're drawing an elephant. I don't know. And I continue to go over and over and over because this is where you will bold up something. There we go. Ooh, thank you so much, Terry. That was very nice of you. There's a right hand button that says subscribe right in the video. I believe that's how you do it. Again, I'm not really learned in that, so I don't know. All right. Today in the Facebook group, which you will be invited to if you haven't already. I know Donna was inundated. I loved it. One of the artists said, "Oh, so many of these artists are like I'm a huge fan of, so I feel so excited." I was like, "That's so awesome." I feel the same way. I'm always in awe, and I thought that was great. Okay. So I'm not going to go too crazy on that, but I can continue to build on these. Oops, I just realized too. I am going to go too crazy on them because that's how I roll. All right. Oh, whoa, did you see that? I flipped the Sharpie right out of my hand, which could have meant disaster in aisle 9, but it flipped way off. Okay. Doesn't matter. I would have still fixed it and I wouldn't have thrown it away. I would have maybe swore, but I try not to do that. Okay. Makes a big difference when you highlight things. Alrighty. I don't know. These feel like they're just getting lost in the mix, but for those of you who know me from a long time ago, I was one time doing a video and at the very end decided it was a cool project. I don't even remember what the project was. I was doing it live way back in the day. I did this video and at the very end I decided I'm going to put India ink on this. And it was black India ink. And black India ink basically is what they use to make a tattoo. So I spilled it on the project live. I did have to say, no, everything's fine. Never let him see you sweat. But I was like, oh my God. I still managed to turn that project into something. It was pretty funny. I've learned now, if you're going to do something like that, maybe don't use the India ink at the very end. Oh, we're going to have a pretty sunset. Okay. Oh, you do remember that? Okay. Oh my God. Was that 100 years ago? I don't even want to. I don't remember what it was, but it was something. Wow, Carrie, you do know me then. Woo! I remember exactly where I was, and I was like, oh, and then it just slipped right from my hand. So now what I'm doing is just where are the flowers in the middle of the flowers, just where I think. Oh, thank you, Tommy. Thank you. I appreciate when you guys subscribe. It's great. Oh, God, it was so bad. That should be me. Thank you for finding my YouTube channel. That's very helpful. So now you can see that when you start to add something to the center of your flower, I'm going to time this. It's at 6:18. I'm not going to go past 6:30 just because I want to keep this under an hour. I'm pretty good about that. But I am going to finish it. Don't think I'm not going to finish it. Whoops. Nowhere else to be tonight. Maybe a date with a bubble bath. That would be about it. I realized that working all day from home, my chair is not that comfortable and my back is hurting me. Just from I was sitting there at a weird angle for a while, I realized when I was on the phone. Good. You had just found me then. Oh my goodness, that was 1,000 years ago. But it's been a great 1,000 years, hasn't it? So I keep doing this until I feel like I've added too much and I basically threw up a bunch of Sharpie on my piece of paper. And so then I stop myself. For those of you who wonder how long this lasts. Yeah, just you keep scraping at it a little bit and follow the direction of the leaves and it will start to come to life. Oh, yes. Okay, Mary remembers that. Okay, I feel like this is missing some sort of fun leaf situation. Uh, and I don't know what it's missing, but we're going to find out right now. Oh. I may regret these, but it's my art journal. It's not the Sistine Chapel. Right? Right. Which is probably closed anyway right now. Yes, I think curly cues. I think you are correct. Hang tight for a moment. I just was thinking that as well. Good. And I'm going to make them. I agree with you. Ooh, whoops. Stay there. Stay the course. Okay. See, once you get so much stuff on here and you throw up stuff, it just starts to look okay. For those who don't feel comfortable drawing in pen, you could always do this in pencil. I just find that, I don't know, I hate to redraw. I feel like if I draw it in pencil, then I'm drawing it like a second and a third time, which I don't really like to do. The first time drawing it's fun. The second time when I add some elements at the end is fun. But I don't know, after that I'm like, okay. And this is watercolor paper. So I will be able to watercolor this and the Sharpie will not run anywhere. In case you're wondering. Maybe that wasn't a question though. Ooh, I love this leaf right here. I don't think I would be able to replicate said leaf. But it's making me really happy. Okay. Sometimes leaves work, sometimes they don't. And let's just... Oh, that was not what I intended. Whoops. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. So let's just do that. Okay, this is way out of my wheelhouse, but I don't know why this leaf has little dots on it. I'm kind of looking at a spectacular sunset, and I bet you I could turn off this lighting. Oops, maybe not all of it. Okay. It's just super bright in here. Okay. Oh, I actually like that leaf. I wonder if I could do that again. Sometimes I draw it and then I can't do it again, but let's see if we could draw it right here. Kinda, yeah. Whoa. All right, it sort of happened. Whoops, not exactly, but... Oh, you guys, I really need to take a picture and just tell you that even though there's a lot of ugly in the world, there is just the most beautiful amount of sunlight coming through my office, and it is spectacularly beautiful. And I am going to take 1 second out of my busy life right here. Oh, I just want to photograph what I'm looking at. It's streaming into my eyes at the moment, but it's just so amazing. Okay, we've had nothing but clouds and stuff. I hope that's not, if that burning out too much, I can close the shades, but it's really making me happy. Oh, it's making me happy. Okay. Is that too much? I know that it's just this weird clearing of I definitely don't need that light on here for right now. Jeez, oh Pete. That is just a phenomenal. Sorry about that. I think somebody is sending me a message. Keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. This is what I love to teach. This is what I thoroughly love to share. And it is 6:27. I have three it may not be the best in the world, but it sure is mine. Okay. Just for Hitomi, right there, because she said it. And you find your style. You find it over time by practicing and doing it and adding things that mean something to you. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm here. I don't want to oversaturate this with stuff, but I feel like one more leaf is what I need right here. What else? Do you think one more leaf and then we call it a day? One more leaf or just call it a day? One more leaf or call it a day? Don't regret what you do. Somebody, yes or no? We have 1 minute. I have this void, and this one doesn't seem to have a leaf. All right. I'm going with whatever the answer was. All right. What was the answer? I didn't even see. A vine. A vine, she says. Okay. A small curlicue. Another curlicue. We have votes. Okay, so here it goes. Okay, I have an idea because I never like to leave one man behind. I'm going to do this. Okay. And then it's going to have just a couple of leaves coming off. Whoops, a couple of leaves coming off of it. It was a vine with a curlicue and then a couple of dots. And I'm calling it done. Okay. Geez, this might be one of those ones I really didn't want to color, but I'm going to color because I feel like, okay, oh, look at that. Ironically, the sun just started to part. Okay, I think, oh, look at me. It's like I can't have voided space. There we go. I got the vine. I got the dots. I got everything that everybody requested, right? And then she continued. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done because the sun came back out. And then I'm going to really needed to see that sun today. The only reason I feel like coloring this is because there was all that paint on there, but this could be something. I'm going to photograph this black and white, and then that way you guys have this as an example. Wow. Okay. I mean, it's rare that I say wow, but ooh, it needs a butterfly. It needs a bee or a butterfly, but I'll be honest with you, I don't look. Sun is just deafening. Okay, I did say sun, but I didn't say that much. Okay, hold on. I just have to close the blinds because it's actually blinding to me. Okay. Hopefully that will. I hate to shut you out, son. I'll be there in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Okay. It just was a little too much. Okay, I'm back. So I will take a photo of this. I'm back. That's better. Wow, it was just really relaxing, wasn't it? I will photograph this and I will post it black and white. It's just this particular piece of paper had, oh, it just looks so pretty. I don't normally say my stuff looks pretty. It's like, oh, Shirley, thank you so much. So in under an hour, because I spoke for 15 minutes first, we really were able to, I know Tammy Jo just said, I thought you were outside. A ladybug. Okay. I got to put something in there. I feel like it. My son's, I got to sneak in and take a couple of photos. I want to kind of give you a behind the scenes. Wow, my eyes look blue. Okay, giant ring light in there. But it was just weird timing. It was really divine timing. I will show this again just so if you're just joining. That was it. You just break it down into bite-sized pieces. If you guys have never drawn before and you don't feel comfortable, remember they're flowers and so they're not perfect. And I'm really not convinced I'm going to paint this. So ultimately, if it doesn't get painted, I'm okay. But break them down and just see how I just broke it down and I started in the middle a little bit more, and I just kept building out. And then 2 different size Sharpies make a big difference. I mean, who would have thought size matters? It does. Ask Mr. Sharpie. Terry just said, thank you. I love these times. It's just, me too. It just in the world of chaos right now, I could not be more thankful for this past hour that I just spent with you guys. 1 hour and 5 minutes. And the sun decided to come out at the same time. Who is peeking your room? Oh, okay. For those, that's my son playing a video game. That's my son. Oops. There I go. All right. So, yeah. You guys, thank you so much. This was, I am live next Wednesday. Don't know what the topic is, but we'll kind of hopefully start going back to our regularly scheduled life. So I'll just keep you posted on that. As an artist, I would love to plan things out 6 months, but you never know when life is going to throw you a curveball. I will leave you with that because it was just requested by me, and that is the link. I should be able to, hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Hopefully that will pop up, and that is the link to, oh, there we go. Perfect. Normally when I am painting, I don't talk for an hour. So for those of you who go back and watch it in the YouTube, you can mute that and put on the music of your choice. I just happen to get really excited and passionate about what I'm doing, and I'm beyond thrilled to share it. It's just excitement. Mary said she already signed up. Now remember, you don't have to be present to watch all 24 at one time. I'm going to. I'm going to throw myself a little bit of an all-nighter, but they will all be there and available, and they're all pre-recorded, so you won't be missing somebody speaking to you. And the artists are all part of the group. So we started the group yesterday. I mean, this literally came together in moments. And the artists are part of the group. So if you have a question, that will be a great place for you to ask. My whole thought process was making this available, and I gotta put that light down. The whole process was just really to have a place that we could put everybody together, and you're going to see so many different types of art that I'm hoping it appeals to you. I made a promise to myself to share other artwork, especially those artists that inspire me. And I'm already saying I already signed up. I already signed up. I already signed up. So 24 lovely artists on March 28th. Do I have that date right? Yes, I do. Okay, guys, I've calmed myself down, and I also had a cup of awake tea, so you can anticipate that I will probably finish this up tonight, and I will upload to YouTube the kind of a time lapse. I won't take you another hour through this, and I'm going to make sure that it is quick and easy. I'm not going to get lost in the minutia of the details, okay? We can get lost in that watching all the news that's going on right now and the statistics and the numbers. So if you're creating right now and you have no place to be, carry on. I'm going to go grab something to eat, and I'm actually going to leave this space for about 10 minutes because I've kind of been in here for all day. And I can't tell you how great it feels to be just so thrilled to be back in this space. So thank you all so much. I will see you all. There we go. Everybody signing up. Don't worry, you will get the invite to the Facebook group. Check your spam for the email. And know that Donna might be at some point taking some time off into the evening. Let's keep it going like all night long. Thank you. Please share with your friends. And I will see you all in a week. No, yeah. I mean, you'll see me on Facebook. Expect the unexpected here on my group. On my here, where you're at right now. And for you Artful Journey members, I'm going to do something special with you guys. Either this weekend, I'm going to either this weekend, I don't think anything's going to be changed, or during the day. That's a perfect thing. I will pre-schedule that, and I'll let you know. It will just be a bonus together time. And so start for the members of my group, start thinking about something you want to see. I will throw that question up on there. I want you to know I'm right here with you. So for those members, please know that's coming your way. I will leave now. The sun is starting to set. Good night, guys. See you soon.